Hey there, survivors. Cougar here, back with more 7 Days to Die gameplay. In the last episode, I showed you what it was like once you got pretty far into the game and had a full base and a forward base and all leveled up gear and equipment. And a couple of you asked, well, okay, but what's it like when you start a new game? Well, let's start a new game and find out. So we've just spawned in here. We've got a little tutorial guidance in the upper right-hand corner. It wants us to craft a bedroll by gathering plant fibers. So we'll just come over here, punch some plants and some bushes, or gathering grass from the plants and wood from the bushes, the little bushes. And we have enough grass to craft our bedroll now, but we're going to need more to do other stuff. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to grab as much as I can and maybe look around. There's also some cotton plants here. I'm going to grab a couple of those because we can use them to make cloth and then use the cloth to make bandages. And we're going to need bandages. We're definitely going to need them. So these are the bushes that I was punching for a little bit of wood, just to get us a couple of wood in us. And then continue with our grass killing while remaining on the lookout for stones, these little stones. Grab a few of these. There's one. There's another one. One over here, I thought. Yep, there's one. And more cotton to turn into cloth, to turn into bandages. Is that an even number of cotton? Let's see. That is 6 cotton. That's good. We're good to go. Down in our toolbar, we're getting some freeze frames here at the top, but that's just because it's still loading in all the world. So now we have our grass. We're going to craft a bedroll. It's right here at the top of our crafting menu. And then once that is built, crafted, in the meantime, we can make cloth fragments out of the cotton that we found. Whoops. All right, now we've got our bedroll. It wants us to just place the bedroll down. This gives us a respawn point. But since this is where we first spawned into the game, we don't need to leave that bedroll there. Let's pick it up and carry it with us. And in the meantime, I was going to craft some cloth fragments from the cotton we found, and then use those to make bandages. Just give that a second. We've got a note from the Duke of Navezgane here, just a friendly reminder that you pay on time every time, or there will be consequences. Next time we won't be so nice. Thanks for the gear, but you still owe us. See you soon, the Duke. So the idea is that we're starting out after having been robbed of all our gear. That's why we're starting out with nothing. And so we've crafted the bedroll, and now the game wants us to craft a stone axe. So we go into our crafting menu. There's the stone axe right at the top. We need stones, plant fibers, and wood to make it. Now we've made it. Let me just get my toolbar set up here a little bit. This is a land claim block. You'll put this down once you find a place you want to build a base. Our next goal or objective, tutorial objective in the upper right-hand corner, is to use some more of this grass to craft plant fiber pants and a shirt. So from 5 plant fibers, we will craft some pants. From 5 more, we will craft a shirt. Now, this is not part of the objective, but there are other things that you can craft here, like gloves and a hat and some shoes. Just some foot wraps. So let's craft all these and then wear them all. So W to wear the pants, wear the shirt, wear the gloves, wear the hat, and wear the shoes. Now if we click on our character tab up here, we've got the hat, we've got the plant fiber shirt, gloves, pants, and shoes. And now, so when you first spawn in, there's a little grace period here. No zombies are going to attack us right in this area. That won't last forever, though. So our next objective is to craft a wooden club for some basic defense. Great. And now it wants us to craft bow and arrows, which is going to be a little trickier because we need feathers to make the arrows. That's going to be the tricky part. In the meantime, let's just gather up a bunch of wood that we're going to need for so many different things down the road that it's good to have a nice solid supply of wood here at the top. It's going to take a while because we just got this crappy little stone axe, but we'll be glad we did this later on. And then in terms of getting feathers to craft arrows for our bow and arrows, we're just going to keep an eye out for birds' nests on the ground as we wander around. We're not going to actually go off hunting for birds' nests. There'll be enough of them around. We just got to keep an eye open for them. All right, great. So we grabbed a bunch of wood from that. We've got 154 wood now. We also picked up 2 pine cones, which I'm going to replant in the interest of being economic. I want that plant. In the interest of being eco-friendly, get those plants back down in there. And then I was just getting up high here to see if I could see any birds' nests with the naked eye. I'm not seeing any. So I think it's time for us to move on. Although, you know what I'd like to do before we move on? Now, it is not a tutorial requirement, but my weapon of choice, as I mentioned the last time, is the stone spear, which apparently we're going to need more stones to craft. So I saw a big stone over here, big rock. Let's go over here and pound on this rock, get some stones, and then make ourselves a stone spear. I like the stone spear throughout the game. I mean, from level 1 to level 150, spears are great, I think. But especially at the start, in the beginning of the game, having the extra reach that a spear gives you is really important. It allows you to stay away from the zombies and not get hit as much, where getting hit can be a big freaking deal right at the start of the game. All right, so now we've got enough stones and a couple of tin cans that we might need later on. Now we can craft a stone spear. And that will be our primary weapon going forward until we find, well, it'll be our primary weapon even after we find a bird's nest with some feathers in it. But until we do... So now we have our spear in slot 1. And there's a house over there that looks ripe for looting. So let's go make that our day 1 destination. As I mentioned, we are on Warrior difficulty now, and this is a randomly generated map generated using the Nitrogen mod, which just, in my opinion, provides more realistic and natural-looking maps. And then we've also got the Compo Pack mod running. Glue is going to be good. We use it to make duct tape, which is used in a lot of different recipes. Sewing kits are good at the start because if you get a deep laceration from one of these zombies or from a zombie vulture or something, you can sew it up using a sewing kit. Stop the bleeding. All right, this house looks pretty quiet. Let me just grab this trash. Nothing in there. Sports bag. Oh, good. Empty water jars. We're going to need those. And a jacket. I don't think a jacket... We're not in a cold environment here. I'm going to leave the jacket. Let's do a circuit of the building before we go inside. Just kind of see what's out here and what it might hint. It might tell us about what's awaiting us inside. Nice back patio. Garbage. Wood. Back door. I don't see any zombies in there, but I'm sure there are some. Another bottle, and then a spoiled sham sandwich, which we're not interested in because it could make us sick. That was just a little detour there. I saw that. These little bushes, the wood bushes, are an easy, cheap, quick way to get a little bit of wood without having to chop down a tree. All right, well, this is our way in, obviously. Yeah. So let's get going. Let's do some looting. Go sneaky. Oh, I woke him up. Regardless of being sneaky, apparently I wasn't sneaky enough, and we got some zombies after us. Now, hopefully our spear will let us stay far enough away from them that they won't even get a hit on in us. But who knows? Because if you piss them off enough, they could start running like that girl did. She's moving faster now. Nah, and he's running now too. They usually can't go that far in their running during the day anyway. At night they can. Now you saw in the last video with my level 123 character, those guys were going down with one shot. But obviously with a level 1 stone spear compared to a level 6 steel spear, we're not going to be doing as much damage, not taking them down as quickly. Hey, a pool table. Anybody want to play pool? I'll break. I call break. All right, what else we got in here? Beverages, some murky water, which we can boil up into drinkable water. Another tin can. I'm going to collect up all these tin cans. More glasses, bottles, which we need for making water. A short iron pipe. I'm just going to scrap that. Nitrate powder, very useful in making gunpowder. We're about a decade away from making gunpowder at this point, so I'm just going to ignore it. A little bit of boiled water is huge on day 1. Really good to have that backup boiled water, and then everything else is done in here except the bookcase. A machine gun schematic. Now we can build a machine gun if we want to. Well, not if we want to, but that's pretty far down the road. Take 5% less damage and deal 10% more damage when indoors. That's useful. Great. All right, we got everything in this room. Moving into the next. I'm going to crouch for stealth mode. Not seeing anybody, but they could be hiding in these cabinets. Yep. There's a chickie. Oh, and it sounds like we attracted the attention of someone outside, too. So there's going to be somebody coming in the way we came in, probably. Just want to keep that in mind in terms of us having an exit plan, an escape route. Yeah, there's a zombie outside. She's working her way around to come in here. Maybe she decided to try to get in through the back way. Yep, I hear her smacking the back door now. You want to break all these paintings because there could be stuff hidden behind them, like 7.62 ammo and iron arrows. Very good. Well, now it kind of makes sense to build our bow because we don't have to build any arrows. We've got 8 iron arrows to use. So let's go ahead and build the bow. A primitive bow with wood and plant fibers. Now we have a little bit of ranged damage if we need it. And let's make sure we load up an arrow so we're ready to fight. Yeah, and then there's somebody out in the back on the back patio trying to get in. I'm not worried about her. Tin cans and glass jars. The loot levels with you, so you're not going to find like an M60 machine gun on day 1. You're going to be finding real basic materials. Okay, we're done in this room. Electrical parts later. Those are good later, not good today. How you doing out there, hon? Are you making progress? Come on in. Come on, we're having a potty. You always want to check the toilets. You might get murky water. Day 1, murky water is good. And then you also could find a pistol in toilets. So it's worth scavenging all the toilets. For feathers, we can make more arrows now. Stone arrows, anyway. I was just getting rid of a little glass there. Apparently we've got friends in here, and we've woken them up because our stealth skills are terrible at this point. Even though I was crouched and stealthy, they still heard me. Okay, this guy's running. He's raging. How you doing, hon? You making progress? You doing okay? All right. You keep at it there, hon. See, that's why I love the spear, man. You just stay... Your spear is longer than their arms. So you should be able to stay out of reach. This item needs repairs. I gotta quickly, let me just back off real quick and repair my spear. There we go, we're repaired. That was quick. It's a hotkey. Highlight your spear or your weapon and hit A to repair it. You made it through! Congratulations, lady! Good for you. Your reward is an exploded head. Garage, nice. Stairs up. Okay. Let's check the garage. Washing machine. Clothes are going to be important early in the game. Sewing kits also. Nerdy glasses are huge. Plus 10% XP gain while wearing these. We're definitely going to wear those. That's huge on day one. I mean, later on, not such a big deal, but man, this is really going to help us level up quickly from here on in, having found those on day one. More glue that we could use to make duct tape, which is the most useful material in the apocalypse, as we all know. Oh, a shovel, that's helpful. That'll come in handy. And some repair kits, a bunch of repair kits. Great. We don't have a weapon that would actually need a repair kit yet, but maybe that'll help. Oh, boots, padded boots. This is a little bit of armor. We can wear these instead of the plant fiber shoes that we made and get a little bit of protection on our ankles. Lock picks, great. A level 2 stone axe. We'll get rid of our level 1 stone axe, just scrap that, and use the level 2 from here on in. Plastics, we don't need. Brass, we need later. Lead, we need later, but not today. I'm not going to clog up my inventory with that today. Also, these blue barrel bushels here, you can harvest these for cobblestones, which are very important later on when you start building a base. I just did that to demonstrate. I'm going to drop that cobblestone. We don't need it. All right, I think we're done in the garage. I'm looking up on the tops, make sure we didn't miss anything up top. So let's go upstairs. Back door out to probably a balcony or patio out back, yeah. Hey there, handsome. Your eyes look a little bloodshot. Are you high? Are you high? Whoa, whoa, whoa! I didn't make it out that door, and I ended up getting tagged. He hit me for 14 damage. You know, that's kind of a lot on day one. It's really easy to die on day one. You're so weak, your weapons are weak, your armor is non-existent. Hunter's Journal, do 10% more damage against mountain lions, okay. Foregrip mod schematic, we can now craft a foregrip mod for the non-existent AK-47 that we don't have. Boots, better heat and cold resistance than the padded boots that we found, but not worth, there's no armor value for these, so I'm going to skip them. Hooded sweatshirt, much better cold resistance, a little bit better heat resistance. I'm going to wear that. It's better than the plant fiber shirt that we started with, obviously. A laundry basket with another sewing kit in case we get badly wounded and need to stitch ourselves up. A little ammo pile with 7.62 ammo. So this is a dev created house, and you can tell because there's a bit of pathing going on here. We can get through here by breaking these things down or jumping over them or whatever, but there's usually, the dev created buildings have a path of least resistance. They offer you a way to do it without breaking stuff or jumping over stuff like this. A coffee seed recipe, I'll take that. A bottle of acid, again, that's another one of those things that is valuable later on, but not on day one. We're still sneaking, but yeah, our sneaking is terrible right now, especially when we walk over stuff like that, which makes noise. That little bit of newspaper garbage on the, oops. Well, I fell all the way off, which is fine. She'll follow me down. It just means we got to run all the way back around and get back up to the top. I'm down here, stupid. Yo. Hello. Hello. Well, I can shoot her with an arrow. No, I'm this way. Yeah. There you go. I like her ponytail. And I will retrieve the arrow from her. Now we get an arrow back. Good. So now we got to go all the way around. Do this again. But I think we can oops, I should have gone the other way. We can shortcut up by going up these back set of stairs. I thought we could. Well, we can't get back exactly where we were, but we can get somewhere else we want to be. I was thinking of trying to jump over these. I think we could. There we go. Railing. Thank you, railing. So we're back up on the second floor, not where we started, but good enough. Ooh, dropped loot. That's going to be good stuff. Like another shovel. Nope. But blunderbuss ammo and 9mm ammo I'll take, definitely. We could make use of these spikes and barbed wire, try to drag them across it. Ooh, 3 lockpicks, okay. Ow, he tagged me. Don't like getting tagged. We've leveled up. We are now level 2. We have a skill point to spend. All right. That worked. I think this is where this is closer to where we came in. All right, that's where we came in. There. And then this guy chased us out, or this gal chased us out. Nope. Yep. Medical pile. Painkillers. That's, I mean, later on you're going to be like, painkillers. But painkillers on day 1 is great because you don't have that many options for restoring your health if you get hurt. Painkillers will do that. Nitrate powder, again, valuable later, but not today. Grab that cloth to make more bandages if we need them. We haven't even used our first bandage yet, so we're still okay on that front. Sneaky. Go sneaky. Anybody in here? Nope. All right. Let's check out these cabinetta. Empty water jars for getting water later. I'm going to scrap the short iron pipe for raw iron. There's the raw iron. And a cooking grill. That's a nice find on day one. That'll allow us to cook up some good grilled meat later. Not later as in later tonight, because we don't have any meat, but... Coffee grounds, coffee beans. We don't have any coffee yet, so I'm going to pick those up. 6 more glass jars. Another. We're just gonna stack these empty cans until later tonight, probably when the sun sets. We'll scrap those down into iron. Food. 2 yucca juice. I'd rather have had food. Another empty can. Who stores empty tin cans in their cupboards? I don't. Ah, cat food. I'll eat it. I'm hungry. Gives us another tin can as well. And really, really lucky to find a house with all these bookcases in it. Needle and thread. We can make versatile footwear. We can now craft a gravedigger mod, which we can put on a shovel to help dig dirt faster. A robot sledge schematic. That's something that we would not be able to make use of for quite a long time. We can make dusters, which is good. We already know how to make the foregrip mod schematic, but I'm going to read it again for the XPs. Okay. Looks clear. More bookcases. This is great. It'd be even greater if we were learning stuff that we could actually use. A wood splitter mod schematic would come in handy. Craft diamond tip blade mods for tools that dramatically increase durability. That's again something way down the road. Spear hunter. Increase attack speed by 10%. Definitely want that. This makes me nervous. I don't like this. What's going to happen? Oh, bad guy there. It's a crawler. Not too worried about him, but there could be somebody in here. Yep. Ooh, yo, 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 yo. Jump! Jump! What's happening? Move! What's happening? I'm going to die. All right. Well, that's our first day 1 death, but we'll respawn really close by, and we won't lose that much XP because it's still day 1. I don't know why I couldn't jump there. I guess it's because the crawler was up on that bathtub as well and was blocking me. But where did we respawn? Nowhere near where we just died. Oh, okay, yes. All right, we're going toward our backpack, which is up there. You see on the compass HUD up at the top. We've got a blue marker indicating where our backpack is with the stuff we've picked up already. But as an option in the difficulty settings, you can either lose just your backpack when you die, or lose your backpack and everything on your toolbar. I just find that punishingly hard, because then you respawn, you've got no weapon, and you've got to go back and retrieve your stuff, so you got to make a new weapon, a new crappy weapon to use to go retrieve your stuff. It's kind of punishing. I need to repair my spear, so I'm off-road a little bit, looking for the occasional bit of wood or maybe a rock to pound on to get some stones so that we can repair our spear before going back in there. That's a resource that you can mine later on. It's the nitrate, whatever. Okay, there's a couple of stones. That's all I need to repair my spear. Let's go back and get our stuff. Yeah, you're going to die on day one, probably. I mean, as a new player, you absolutely are. Wow, scrap helmet. That's good. I'll wear that. I'm going to hang on to the hat, though, even though it's a crappy hat. Yeah, I was not expecting to die on day one, but, you know, it happens. Weird stuff happens in this game sometimes. I'm not going to blame that death on a glitch, but it was weird that I couldn't just get back out the way I came in. For some reason, it wasn't letting me jump up there. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted to do. I'm going to go out this way and then back in this way. Here we go. Still going to be zombies in here. I'd love it if I could get them to try to... Yeah, they're both still up. That guy's awake now. Let's kill him first. Yeah, that's what happened. Oops. Oh, shoot. Come on down, doofus. Come meet my pointy stick. He's done. Is there a shortcut back up there? Or you have to go all the way around again? It's getting on toward evening. I think we're probably going to end up spending the night here. Maybe up on the roof. And first night in 7 Days to Die, you really just got to hunker down and spend the night in your skill trees, exploring your inventory, figuring stuff out, R to pick up everything all at once. If I can sneak up on this guy, I can get a bonus damage from my first initial headshot. There we go. Oh, a wrench. That's good. That's a good find. 2 wrenches, really, which I will need both of these if I'm going to craft a workbench. So what can we get rid of? I can scrap those empty cans now and pick this up instead. "6:30 in the evening. Gonna start getting dark around 7:30. Be dark at 8. Let's make them come to me. Come on, guys. He's still up. I don't want to go back down there after him. He's going to try to make his way back up here to us. We just got to be aware that he's still out there somewhere. Mushroom seed recipe. I will take it gratefully. We woke up another zombie. Oh, scrap gloves. Take those. Let me just look at my character here. What do we have glove-wise right now? Just these crappy plant gloves. So let's wear the scrap gloves instead and scrap the plant gloves. Cardboard box is empty. 26 gunpowder. Hard to say no to, but again, on day one, it's just not... It's not something we're thinking about today. Whoa! Hi, everyone. It's a potty. Out of stamina. Whoa, accidentally closed the door. There's that poor guy trying to get to us. How's our spear? Kind of hurting. He's down, down. He's down, down. All right, let's take a second to repair our spear. I'm over here, silly. She's dead. I don't know if this is the new guy or the old guy that we kicked off the ledge. I think if it was the old guy, he'd be dead already, so it's probably a new guy. Yep, old guy's still over there. Should we try to hit him with an arrow? You have an arrow in your face, sir. Sir, please remove the arrows from your face. I want those arrows back, actually. We're going to have to detour here. I want those arrows back. Yay. Get back in this way? I mean, we can. Whether it's faster than just running around to the back and go back in the way we came is up for debate. But we're picking up some raw iron by breaking this down. So getting toward night now, guys. I think there is an attic to this building. I would like to... Well, this was a freaking waste. There's an attic to this building. I'd love to get up there before the sun actually sets and these zombies get even meaner. Alright, I think we got everybody from this room. Those are the ones we woke up by being clumsy, tripping over our own feet. Oh, good. Chicken ration. We're going to need some food soon. Well, actually, we won't because we died. So that reset all of our meters, our health, our food, our water. Before we go up there, let me just look out on the balcony here. See if there's anything to loot. Like a garbage pile. With 2 sewing kits in it. And again, brass trophy. Brass is important, but it's important later. Oops, that wasn't what I meant to do. My falling down apparently woke up a couple of zombies. Come to me, zombie lady. Out of stamina. Just take a breath. And she dead. Who else do we wake up? Someone who just fell. Not sure where that guy was or what he fell off of, but we'll let him come to us. Oh, there he is. We woke somebody up on the other side of this, but there's a guy right here that I'd like to sneak up on if possible. I woke him up right at the last second. Shoot. We didn't get any bonus damage from that initial strike. All right, level 3, and that's what we'll be, again, spending night 1 doing. Is spending our skill points, exploring the skill tree, managing our inventory, that kind of stuff. He tagged me. I'm a little low on stamina here. Gotta let these guys come to me, recharge a little bit. Come on down, guys. I'm down here. Hello. This item needs repairs. My spear had degraded so much that I couldn't use it anymore. Just had to do a quick repair there. Little rent boy. Rent boy's going down. Bye, rent boy. Ah! I just gotta let my stamina recharge. I'm gonna jump up there. Take away all my stamina. What's going on? Why am I not jumping? Oh, because the chair that was here got destroyed. Ah, I'm gonna have to put down a box. So we're gonna have to make a stone or a wood frame block or two. There we go. Yeah, there was a chair that was sitting there that allowed us to jump up, but it got destroyed by the zombies. Lots of loot here, but let's just do a full circuit, make sure there's no zombies going to sneak up on us while we're looting. Clear. And this is probably where we're going to spend the night. I mean, it is absolutely where we're going to spend the night. We've only got a half hour until nightfall. Ammo, good. Reinforced chest. With a blunderbuss, we now have a ranged weapon. Well, I mean, we had the bow and arrow, but we now have a real ranged weapon with 13 ammo. Actually, we found some earlier, so 25 blunderbuss ammo. A better bow than we have. Scrap that one. Armor, chest armor. Going to be wearing that. A better spear than we have. Leg armor. Going to be wearing that. Good. Good finds in the reinforced chest. Excellent. A splint, I usually make those when I need them. It's not worth cluttering up your inventory with them, in my opinion, because they're pretty easy to make. An anvil, huge. Once we get a forge, we're going to need that anvil. And another, this shovel is actually in a little better shape than the one we found earlier, so we'll swap that out. Shotgun Messiah box, there could be some good stuff in here. I got to repair my tool. Lots of good stuff that we have pretty much no use for. Even the iron crossbow bolts we have no use for. Not on day one. It's a lot of good stuff, but not on day one. That little musical riff there means that night has fallen. So we're definitely spending the night here on our first night. But we eat some sham. That will restore a little bit of health and get our hunger squared away. Goldenrod tea for if you get sick. That'll help. If you get food poisoning, basically, the goldenrod tea will help soothe your stomach. Another shotgun Messiah crate here. Hopefully this has better stuff than all those parts we found. Not that those parts were bad, that's way down the road. A gravedigger mod that we can put on our shovel, and a triple pocket mod that we can put on our armor. Good, let's do a little modding since it's nighttime. I'm just going to put up one torch here, give us a little light to work by. And then we were going to go to our mods. Our scrap chest armor that we just found, we'll add a pocket mod, a triple pocket mod to that, and get 3 more slots in our inventory. We now have 3 additional inventory slots. And then there was another mod, which was the Gravedigger mod. So just to keep it out of our inventory, keep our inventory clear, we'll modify this crappy stone shovel we have with a Gravedigger mod. And remember to take that out when we find a better shovel. But I think that's going to do it for tonight. We're just going to hunker down here tonight and, as I said, spend our skill points and sort our inventory and so on and so forth. We are not venturing out into the night tonight on night one with only a torch to light our way, and who knows what we would find out there. So thanks for watching, everybody. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy the 7 Days to Die gameplay. If enough people enjoy this, I will continue this game session. I will continue this gameplay playthrough. So stay safe, survivors.